Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's it. That's all the intro you guys get. Anyway, hopefully you guys are having a great day. We are, I think, officially back to our regularly scheduled broadcasts. So, yeah, expect the stream to go on our regularly scheduled times. Yeah. I don't think we have anything coming up on our weekends or any crazy stuff. So hopefully we will see you here. If you are new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff. Helps the channel grow. And for all of you returning viewers, thank you once again for taking just time out of your day to come see me. Okay, let's go ahead and get on into it. I always forget where the fuck we are in this stuff. Like, because I'm not playing it for so long, so many times, and my brain is like, well, you don't need this info anymore. What's good? Hello, Takedown. Welcome back. Yeah, we're on our regularly scheduled broadcasts and stuff now. We shouldn't have any big disruptions, so should be back to regular stuff. Fuchsia City, Gold Teeth, something or other, and the city. Yeah, let's go turn in these Gold Teeth. Was good. Hello, Silver Eyes. How are you doing today? Gave gold teeth to the warden. Are you gonna give me my strength now? Yeah. Old Pokemon merchandise. Alright, who can learn strength? We're probably gonna give strength to our big cat. Just playing Fortnite creative, making a gun game map. Honestly, I will say, there's some pretty cool Fortnite maps out there. Some pretty cool creative stuff. Hope you had a good time at the con. Hope that you're feeling better. Yeah, we're doing well. I think we're back on regular schedule time. I also managed to go ahead and find what was it? Not Omega Ruby, but I found Alpha Sapphire while I was out there. So now I just gotta find myself an Omega Ruby. Currently, the next, let's see, we have, in terms of the 3DS, we have X, Y, Sun, Moon, Ultra, and then I think now with the Sapphire, I think I just need to find Ruby, and does that complete the 3DS era? I don't know. Alright, let's get in the bag. Give our boy the strength. It's such a solid move. Like, it's a really good move.
What is that?
I say we get rid of Snore. Snore can only be used, yeah, it can cause flinch, but I'm less worried about attacking while resting and stuff. Alright, cool. Oh, what am I? I'm over here like, yeah, I got strength. Let me just get the fuck out of here and not collect whatever that is. I think it's a rare candy. If I remember correctly. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad to see you guys are all here. I figure we're close enough to knocking this out. We do need to level everybody up to, like, level 40-something, so we may go ahead and spend some time on the road. Oh, and we also still have the ability to go after one more Mon inside of the Safari Zone. Should we aim for that or not? Alright, let's get up to the grass over here. Actually, you know what? We can fly up there because I forgot that I can do that. Yeah, I mean, we could fight trainers, but I feel like our best bet right now would just be... You know what? Maybe we should go fight trainers. We're not too far from those 4 trainers that are all together. And it might be worth just fighting them before we actually take on Fuchsia Gym, because there's 300 something XP apiece. I mean, it's not bad. Grinding time. Yup, back to normal. Hey, welcome back, Jurianne. Hope your vacation was nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of at that point where I'm just like, you know, I've got a lot of stuff that I need to do in the game, but we need to get our Pokemon up to level something, like level 40s, because they're looking a little subpar right now. So I think our best bet is we'll just start raising all of these dudes as we can. We'll see who comes out first. If you go south of Lavender, there's 30 trainers on the way to Fuchsia. Yeah, I think I've knocked out a lot of those trainers on the way. And that's why Kadabra is at level 41. Is because I beat up, like, every trainer on the way. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna shut off battle scenes to make this grind a little more effective. I guess we'll go with Cacao. Nice crit, nice crit. About to use Pikachu. Yeah, this thing is super varied, so I'm like, never know what's good and what's bad about fighting on this one trainer. Quick attack will be about the only attack they get in. Then they'll either use quick attack and double team, or double team quick attack. Oh, do I beat them in the speed battle finally? Oh, but I hit with the static. Because that's how that works, right? About to use Nidoran. I'm paralyzed, so I can't be hit with, Magnitude 5, it may work. Yeah. Got here just in time to see my boy obliterate and eradicate. Good stuff. Yeah, fuck them rats, right? We'll change, just because I don't think it's gonna be a good option here. Just go with Peck. It's fairly strong. $352, I think that covers one paralysis. Had a great time, saw a lot of northern France, drove almost 2,000 kilometers by car. Nice. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of travel. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we got the chance to go to our convention. It was pretty fun. Although I feel like I'm getting older and I'm just like, man, I don't know how I used to do this scene. Everything felt so new and fresh, and then when I went there, I just felt like an old moldy sandwich.
Adrenaline and spite.
Yeah. That's what I should have done. I should have just, you know, stabbed myself with an adrenaline.
No, I'm saying that's probably how you...
I should have butt-chugged an energy drink. That would have been... Yeah.
You would have probably gone to the hospital.
What do you mean? No one goes to the hospital for butt-chugging energy drinks. That's
Who the
not...
fuck is butt-chugging energy drinks?
I don't know.
Why are you boofing energy drinks?
College kids.
No.
Okay, and this one has Nidorans, if I remember correctly, with poison points. I would really prefer to use Richard. Let me see if I have any paralysis cures. I probably do. I do not. Disregard. No paralysis cures for me. Yeah, I guess we can keep with Cacao. I mean... Can confirm as someone who just came out of college, we do not butt-chug energy drinks. Listen, then your college experience was lacking. I feel like you...
butt-chug beers, not energy drinks.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got butt-chugging...
Butt-chugging
butt-chugging beers. Chugging beers.
Listen, my anxiety makes my heart go fast enough. I don't need to have caffeine directly into my bloodstream.
You're gonna go, but you'll be back later. Hi, loved, great to hear you in the back.
What?
Great to hear you in the back.
Hi!
We'll go with Coco. I mean... But chugging beers going faster, faster.
No.
That's how you start off a good Pokemon battle. Just butt chugging a beer. Just be like, hey, we're about to battle bitter. Hold on. Let me get my picker-upper. Why did I do that? I need to go to SAPPHIRE. As much as I'd like to walk back, I don't know if my Pokemon would make it walking back, so... Oh, after this, we have, oh yeah, we have Leaf Green and then Emerald, and then we're into Generation 4. Man, we have such a long time to go before we get to the next, like, big installment of the series. I don't know why I sent that 2 times, because I'm on mobile. Turn on my laptop. It's all good. You can repeat yourself as many times as you want, as long as you don't spam it. Spamming does not make me read it. Do. Saying the same thing multiple times does not make me read it faster. Yeah, this is not a bad place to, like, to level stuff, but I feel like it's not, like, a fast way to level things. And I don't really know a good place to level up stuff. Also, please remind me to take out my battle transitions next time, so I don't have to watch all these animations. About to use Pikachu! Pikachu, use Thunder Smash! What an old reference that nobody's gonna understand. I also love how Dig is a move that will totally, like, it's considered a physical move, even though I'm just throwing dirt on them. And yet it paralyzes my Richard. Let's go for the magnitude, I guess. See how that works. Come on. Come on. Hey, good one. Got them Nido Rands. If anybody knows a better grind spot, please let me know. The Versus Seeker is nice and everything, but they are just not... They're not pushing enough. They're not putting out enough XP for me. Laptop's on, you have to grab some coffee, then you're ready for the stream. Let me see if there's a good place to, like, actually level. Because I don't want to go to Diglett Cave. And it seems like, it doesn't seem like Cycling Road is any good anymore. Best grind spot in FireRed. I don't think there's going to be. How to get to level 100 in Leaf Green and FireRed. Victory Road and Elite Four. Top of the Bicycle Pass, cluster of 6 trainers. Yeah, but those are also trainers of poison types and Explodiumon, so that's not a good idea. First, Sevi Island. Route 15, use XP share and find Venonat, Gloom, and Ditto. Saffron City after obtaining the key card or giving tea. Saffron City? What the hell is in Saffron City?
Saffron.
No. How many badges? I've only got 4. I could actually go for my 5th badge right now, but I'm worried about going into that gym with my Pokemon not all leveled up, just in case something happens to the Kadabra. Them as fuchsia trainers. Only one gives decent on the beach. They all give 2 to 400. Let's see, there's a high concentration of trainers atop. They're all grouped together. Their levels are a bit higher than yours, 25, depending on what your team is. Might be at a... They focus on poison types with a few fighting thrown in there. I was there, just most of them a good of XP. Each run I only get about 1 or 2 levels. Hello, welcome back, Simone. Aren't higher than mine. Let's see, none of... Near where the East Snorlax is a couple called Gia and Jess. Wait until post-game they have a Nidoking and a Nidoqueen. That's not cool, but yeah, I mean, post-game doesn't help. Nobody has any good answers. Top of Bicycle Pass is mainly where everybody says, and on the first of Sevi Islands. Diglett Cave? No, Diglett Cave is dangerous now. Diglett Cave is not worth the possibility of losing my Pokemon, because these Diglett now have Arena Trap, which means I can't run from a battle, so should shit go really bad, it will not go well for me. Yeah, everybody says the trainer's up top, but I need to figure out what, like, their Pokemon moves have. Because if I can figure out what their trainer moves are... How's the run going? It's moving. It's going real slow. We're at the point where I'm trying to go ahead and grind, and I'm just having, like... I'm just having a real lot of trouble because I don't know what's good to grind and what isn't, and yeah. And I don't know what has explosion and what doesn't have explosion, and that's the real scary part, is figuring out what does and does not have explosion. Because there's all of these trainers here, which is great. But I need to know if any of them are gonna, you know, turn me into a yogurt cup or not. After becoming champion, after becoming champ. Yeah, some of these guys, I think one of them with the wheezing might be a problem, but... The thing is, I just don't know if any of them have self-destructs. Hold on. Do any of the trainers on Cycling Road Gen 3 have self-destruct? Victory Road, Gen 3. Alright, none of these are answering my damn questions, so... Yeah, it's kind of out of the question unless I can get an actual answer where somebody will tell me whether they have self-destruct or not. It's a completely dead question at that point. If I don't know if my Pokemon is going to get blown up, the answer is no. And I'll just have to do it the long way. You know what? Maybe we should try the Cycling Road grass. I don't know if it's any good. I didn't think that they had good good Pokemon in there, but maybe it's decent. I mean, they're level 24. I suppose that's not too bad, but we'll have to figure it out. Wow. Tri-attack Doduo. I was almost really bad. Jesus Christ, they tore Kakaw up. A single tri-attack and it was like, nope. Pay Newton, you're not getting out there. Let's put Coco out and see how Coco does. Oh boy, a Firo. We probably could have just double headbutted that instead of doing all of that. Right, turning off battle phases. Thank you once again for the reminder to make sure that my battle things are turned off. Battle scenes off. Good old Rattatas. Yeah, this may turn out to be the place where we just have to grind. Also, I didn't know that even though Doduo... So, Doduo does have micro wings. It doesn't have no wings. It just has very tiny ones. I'm already slow as fuck. What do you mean? Trying to take me out when I'm already slow. I guess we'll do it this way. Best way to know if I've actually picked it up or not. We'll just go piece by piece until I pick up the rare candy. Which I think is still here, right? This will take a while, but it's worth it. Yeah, I feel like we really need the grinds. I think if we can keep it up and get it all done, then next thing we should go in for Next thing we'll go in for to actually finish off Fuchsia. Jesus. Man, I feel like rest does more damage than it does actual work. Like and Sub is probably going to get a lot of good XP here. I think it can handle most everything that pops up in front of it from this location. Yeah, I think this is going to be Like and Sub's main spot to level is here. I'm pretty sure the rare candy's around here somewhere. We'll go in for Quick Attack because, you know, it doesn't have very many options available to it for attacks, so rather than wasting my Electro Bolts on something like that. Hey, maybe we'll actually see a shiny this time around. If we run out of shockwaves or any type of electric move like that, then that'll be time to switch. Bless you. Oh, I also forgot there's a whole bunch of, like, fishermen on the far right side of the map. They've got a bunch of stuff that I can bolt. Ooh, I may even have an option to actually... Oh, no, Chansey was only in the other one. Chansey's only exist in, the Safari Zone. I was thinking about Gold and Silver, where you had the chance to get a Chansey on the far right near Fuchsia. Seems like those Raticates ran away, and they're definitely not looking back. I don't know if it's worth fighting these things. They're tiny, and they're only given, like, low hundreds in terms of XP, so I don't know. I guess we'll only go for Doduos and Fearos and Raticates. Anything else we'll just run from. Ooh, that's a tanky-ass Raticate. I don't know if I like that. That's a tanky Raticate. Beefy AF. Man, that would have been a hell of a thing to keep on my, to have as my partner. Nah. Run from that Spearow. Nope, not find a Rattata either. Any of these, like, pre-evolution things, they're not worth the moves. Unless it's a Doduo. What does Shiny Doduo look like? I don't even think I've seen one before. Is it blue? Alright, only 10 more shockwaves. It's green? That's super hilarious. Why green? That does not seem like a normal bird color. Spent so much time in the grass it turned green. I think I have a low chance of running into a Dodrio. Dodrio's scary, though. Yeah, I feel like at this level, Dodrio would do a number on me. Would I would still be able to take it out with like a bolt, though? I assume that the wave would still take it out. I mean, I could be assuming wrong, but... It's very scary. The question is, do I try and pull it back and possibly get pursued? Or do I stick it out with the Hyper Potion? Those are my choices. I don't know if it has Pursuit or not. And if it quick attacks, I'm also in trouble, so... Let's just give it the Hyper Potion and hope for the best. Because I didn't know if it had Pursuit, and I felt like that was just not a risk worth taking. Alright. I think that is officially switch time. Yeah, and this should pretty much take care of everything here. There will be no problems with any of these dudes. Let's see how Bite does. Probably not very well. Hello, Van. I assume surfing down is probably the best way to go. We're not fighting Spearows. No little guys. Finally, you're live again for almost a week of no streaming. I feel like it's only been a few days of no streaming. Also, I feel like I also warned you guys that I would be going to a con, and thus I wouldn't be streaming over the weekend. Yeah, we'll just go with the Surf. It's the safer bet, stronger move. Takedown could grind on Diglets. Oh yeah, that's true. It could grind down on Diglett. And it would actually be safe grinding on Diglett Cave. I feel like once I hit level 40, though, Diglett Cave stops being really effective. It's fast, but not great. Peeps miss you, that's a good thing. When people miss me is a good thing? Yeah, I appreciate when I come on here and you guys are all like, where have you been? And I'm like, here. It's nice to see when people care. Excuse me. Pokemon Mansion may be a better spot for training water types. Yeah, the only problem is with things like wheezing. I think the coughings and stuff are fine. Later is now because you're back again. Well, hello. Yeah, that's one of the things that I did read up on, is they said that training a Gyarados is kind of a pain, even if you turn on battle shifts, because its ability, Intimidate, is going to go off every time you get into a battle, so you still have to wait for all of that animation to go past. Yeah, my issue with Mansion was always that poison. How was my day? It's alright. I mean, work, then came home. That's pretty much my day. So I don't have anything ever really too exciting in my life. Can't have too excitement, would not me having a heart attack. Just keep pulsing down and twisting. This is pretty much our life, pulse and twist. Hello. Hey, look at that Fearow, finally. I was wondering when the goose was going to show up. I hadn't seen it for a while. I'm exhausted, though. I haven't been sleeping too well. Oh my god. These little goose. Get out of here, goose. Oh, one shot. Solid. Ah, also, hello. Gyarados great change to train in the Diglett Cave. Gyarados is doing it. Yeah, I mean, listen, we've talked about Diglett Cave. It's no longer safe. It used to be a safe place to grind, but now with Arena Trap, it's a death trap. Dumb guessing game for you if you're willing to subject yourself to a FNAF book-related shenanigans. I can give it a try. I am not very familiar with the FNAF series. I have obviously heard of it and watched quite a few thingies on it, but You know, I'm certainly no FNAFy or whatever they call themselves. FNAFatic. Or whatever. Fear over here, looking like a goose. Looking like a goose while it's sitting in the air. Is safer digging that cave. That's how you've always done it. Is just grind out in the cave. I mean, yeah, you could be there safe and sound. Wouldn't have to worry about a lot of stuff. But it also would only be getting... I don't think it would be getting anywhere near as much XP. Like 100 and something odd XP with the occasional... with the occasional 600 something from a Doug Trio. I will vaguely describe something that happens in one of the FNAF books. If you think it's an actual event or you make it up. Okay, I'm ready. Hit me with the FNAFies.
I'm not helping you.
Okay, don't help me. You ran yesterday, but it only started to really sweat and you were back on the couch. Ah, yes. My favorite thing of... So, the reason why your whole, like, sweating and stuff is mainly because your body's trying to cool down. So, if you weren't sweating while you were running, either one, you weren't doing long-distance running. Two, you did a hard sprint, and your body was cooling down in the aftermath. Or three, you were running an extremely long distance, and your body was like, hey, let's hold on to all of that water. Grinding the Lord and Savior Gyarados is a real pain. Number one, kid accidentally ends the new kid because he is jealous. True or not? I'm gonna say it's false.
If they say that's true, that's wrong.
Listen, you said you weren't helping me. Get out of here.
Because that's a gross misinterpretation, that's why. I'm like, that's not what happened.
Gross misinterpretation? You're a gross misinterpretation. I was expecting that, but... You did not sprint, you ran. I mean, sprinting is a type of running. It's just fast running. Whereas jogging is slow running. I used to be a sprinter. I used to be really good at doing short events, but I can't do it now. I'm only a long distance runner now. I can't help it. My dad completely ruined sprinting for me. That is a true story from the new kid.
He didn't do it because he was jealous.
Oh, okay. So a kid was ended for insert reason. Starting off strong with the Firo. Number 2, the Fazbear influencer makes someone overly obsessed with Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm gonna say that is false. Made that one up. 1 out of 2 correct. Yeah, I'm halfway correct. I'm more of someone who runs and stops and stops when you can't go anymore. Counting side stitches to stop when your legs are really tired. So here's the thing, with distance running is really weird in my opinion. I really like distance running. But it's also one of those things where when you start running for distance, you just keep running regardless if you're tired, and eventually your body will be like, hey, you're not tired anymore. And it'll just let you run forever. An animatronic stalks a kid. The kid survives by using a camera to stun the robot. I'm gonna say that sounds pretty true. Man, what was that weak-ass Raticate that we first encountered? We encountered one Raticate, just went down in, like, 2 pumps. And now every other Raticate is fucking beefy as hell. That was also false. Not doing great, but I don't blame you. The books are weird. As I, like, have said, I'm not very familiar with the FNAF series. I haven't played it or anything. I know about it mainly because everybody, like, loses their damn minds when somebody mentions animatronics. I don't run distance, you run up and down. Do you mean you just run in place? If you're just running up and down? Fazgoo eats people's organs and becomes their clone. I'm gonna say false. I'm gonna say Fazgoo sounds like something in the X-rated, you know, Five Nights at Funtown parody. I know that people get, like, meat snatched and then they have all their gears put in, but...
Meat snatched.
Like, I don't remember any goo.
There is goo, but I don't think in the sense that they're talking about.
It's true, the story is he told me everything. I think it returns in another story as well. Huh.
So, the problem with them asking these questions is there's a lot of stuff that happens in the books that's not canonic.
Number 5, an animatronic briefly becomes some kid's dad. I'm gonna say that's true.
It's also from the book.
No, I run up and down on a place of around 100 to 200 meters. I don't know the distance.
Oh, like back and forth.
Just in a rectangle. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I mean, that can still be distance running. I mean, when I mean distance running, I don't mean like you're deciding to run a marathon. I mean that you're running for a long time. Distance running doesn't necessarily mean that you're running very far, but it means you're running for a long time. You'd be right. The very first Fazbear's Fright story, Into the Pit. I've never, like, understood everybody's fascination with the killer animatronics. It has never appealed to me. I've never once in my thing been like, huh, that sounds like a cool concept. Also, I don't know why I went to go heal when I went to go really switch out my Pokemon rather than heal. I guess I wasn't thinking. Kid is run over by a toy with a train. I'm gonna say... Kids run over a toy with a train. I mean, that sounds like just a regular incident. That sounds like something anybody could happen, so I'm gonna say that's, I'm gonna say that's false! No kid would ever run over a toy with a train. That sounds like propaganda. What the frick? Sitting there on a citrus berry? These Raticates, they know. Why is almost every Raticate sitting on a berry? Yup, it's true from the story Plush Trap Chaser. 2 out of 6 so far. Yeah, I'm showing that I know the most about, you know, Friday Night Funkin'. Do it mainly to build up a condition, but it's also fun. When you're running, your brain shuts off. Yeah, I like running quite a bit. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. I know some people are just like, why would you want to run and do that to yourself? But I enjoy running. An animatronic dismantles other animatronics to create a murder machine. That is definitely true. Oh my god! Spiros! Stop it. You're harshing my vibe. That's better. Give me the bird, nerd. Made that one up. I think it's the most outrageous lie. Sorry. But doesn't another animatronic take the other animatronics to create a big old meshy animatronic murder machine? Isn't that an actual thing that...
Its intent isn't to make a murder machine. Are you talking about Ennard?
I don't know, but I assume, yeah.
A bunch of them put together?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ennard, but no, the intent was not to make a murder machine.
Well, I mean, they're all just murder machines anyway, even if they're unintentional murder machines. Well, I guess, yeah, I'm not doing pretty well here. 1 out of 10 dentists agree I know my stuff about FNAF. It's gonna use a berry, because it's a piece of garbage. And every single one of these things has a freaking berry in its mouth. Runners are dead ends, they say in Dutch, but then it sounds better in Dutch. Yeah, I mean, that does not sound very good in English. Maybe I should just start beating up the sparrows, since that seems to be the only thing that ever pops up. Number 8. Girl desires to be clean with her using a potato peeler on her dirty skin. Girl potato peeling her skin off? I'm gonna say that is true. I'm gonna say that's true. Watch me be wrong. It would almost have been impressive if I had just had everything wrong. That's not a FNAF story. It's Happy Tree Friends. Okay.
That is Happy Tree Friends. That's funny.
But Scander 3 is one of the best in the series so far. Trying to learn Pin Missile? Hell yeah, let's make room for Pin Missile. What do we get rid of? I mean, Pin Missile's not exactly what I consider great. With an 85% accuracy, just like Fury Attack. Why would I get rid of Quick Attack, though? It's Quick Attack. It gives me the... the initial hit. I don't know if Pin Missile... I know everybody sings Pin Missile's praises, but, like... Time for the final one. Can you get a score of 3 out of 9? Let's find out. Shockwave, then? Why would I get rid of my one electric attack for a bug attack? That doesn't sound like good science. I have my electric type for its electric moves, not for a bug move. I don't want to get rid of Sand Attack either because it's a defensive mechanic. I don't know, we may just not take Pin Missile. In the VR game, Springtrap gets mad at the game developer and impregnates him. I'm gonna say that's a no. Remove Quick Attack? But but why? Quick Attack gives me the extra speed. I feel like it's such a good finisher. Trying to learn. It's just a physical move, and it's a special attacker. Wouldn't unless you need a bug-type move for any particular reason. It's very niche against psychics. Better to get a Nidoking with Mega Horn. Not very good on Jolteon, specifically because of stats. Yeah, I guess I won't go ahead and put it in, because it seemed like it would be okay, but, like... If I'm gonna deal with psychic types, I'm just gonna bite them. Don't know why, but that's an actual true story in the FNAF books.
No, it's not.
Called In the Flesh. Pretty sure most of the fans hate it.
There was no impregnation. I'm about to fight this. Who are they? Who is it?
It's SRB.
You're wrong.
Love to say you're wrong.
Taking somebody's body is not impregnating them.
See how bizarre the books can get and how little you know. I'd say it's a pretty decent score. Well done for putting up with that. Nah, it doesn't bother me. You guys are entertaining way more than I am. I'm over here just looking through grass, being like, Pikachu, get over here! What type of wheelers do you think that you are in Skander? Air, fire, spirit, water, or earth? I have no clue, as I do not know the universe. So I couldn't tell you. I don't know what type of magic specifically they use. Earth-allied wheelers are described as grounded, haha, generous friendship builders. Finding comfort in stability. Their bravery shines diamond bright in times of adversity. Diamond bright. Air-allied wielders are high-flying, changeable thrill seekers. They stretch their wings and soar to new heights. Haha! Puns! Though they forget to come back down to Earth. Air elemental... information, legally famous, Emma, oh, okay, that's just a bunch of names that I wouldn't know. God, this is like... This is horrifically, like... Hold on. I was gonna speed through and beat the shit out of whatever popped up. Little did I know, as soon as I decided to get the fuck out of there, we were gonna get this thing. Alright, I guess we put Coco up front.
What am I supposed to do?
Hunt it? Shoot those things, maybe? Is that a shiny? Yeah, you were here. There's no good anything I can use against this thing, so I guess I'm just gonna try and bag it.
I got a deviant from it, but there's nothing for me to hunt.
Shiny Rattata. First time I got to witness that on a live. Yeah, I was about to speed through all of this. We were... Hunt the Seed of Life.
They said just to let it sit on me. I got the deviant from it.
I think you have to attack other players when it sits on you. Or something like that. Because I think that's how you get the stuff. Alright, give a nickname to it. Sure. Would anybody like to name the shiny Rattata that is not going to ever get used? Actually, I think someone said bootlegs. I think Star said they wanted bootlegs for another Mon, but it works, so... I've got it written down here. After all that, you think she'll go? Alright, thanks for popping in, SRB. Alright, I think we are officially on the rotation for open naming again. After bootlegs. Yeah, I think we're on the official open rotation now. Congrats on the shiny rat. It's a matter of time. Yeah, that shiny rat was pretty cool. But you can also do a test to see what type of bender you are. Fire ally described as passionate and volatile idea sparkers. They ignite the I cannot read. They ignite the imaginations of those around them, even though their tempers tend to flare out of control. I love all these fucking puns. I mean, like, I don't like these puns. Water are described as forgiving, adaptable problem solver. They're never afraid to go with the flow, but are more than happy to swim against the current when it's the right thing to do. I don't know. I tend to be very, like, if anything, I'm probably very water-oriented if that's how I have to work with it, but, you know, I don't know, it just depends on time of day or anything. I can tell you that I am an extremely typical Libra, though. If you guys ever want to, like, really see what I am, like, my zodiac sign of Libra is, like, near perfect. Spirit Allied said they have courage and recklessness running side by side in their veins. They're the most secretive riders, strong-willed and soul-searching. If you control the ghost, you must be spirited. Oh, man, and I think we gotta do this again when we want to go into, like... Well, I suppose we don't have to do this again. I think our best bet would be leveling in, on Victory Road at that point. But there's a lot of self-destructors there, I assume, so... maybe not. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna speed it up again. Alright, that's about it. Once it hits the yellow, I think it's over. It's over! Maybe we'll just peck out these things, because they're easy XP at that point. Mirror move? Mirror move is not great. Also, I never understood why mirror move was considered a flying move. Oh. Oh, that's not good. A fighting type against my thing? I feel like I chose the wrong Pokemon there. Yeah, Coco almost got knocked. Yeah, I guess we'll just fight everything, I suppose. Can't exactly be picky with this thing. We'll use rest now, because what's it gonna do? Nothing. One star, and you gotta say whether it's real or fake. I'll try. You can try and do it with real or fake Scander stories. Alright. Sure, I'll give it a go, I suppose. One of the Sisters of Scanders turns evil. Sounds like a story thread, so I'm gonna say that's true. Trying to learn Body Slam? Hell yeah. Let's get that Body Slam out the way. Let's go ahead and take out Yawn. It's useful, but... Burnt? How the fuck did this thing get burnt? Probably Tri-Attack. If it did that much damage, I assume it's Tri-Attack. Two Scanners were first trying to pretend to be a water wielder. Did you tell me whether it's true or false? You gotta tell me whether it's true or false for me to, like, know whether it's there or not. can't just ask me a question and not tell me if I got it right. First one is true. Okay, Scander was trying to pretend to be a water wielder. Is the main character Scander? Is that who they are? Is that the main character's name? Oh boy. Got away safely. Almost lost our... Man, our Pokemon are taking an absolute knocking here. This is not a good place to level. Scander's the main character. Was trying to pretend to be a water wielder. Let's see. I'm gonna say that this is probably based off of somebody trying to do some Avatar-esque stuff. I'm gonna assume that... Let's see, if I was a writer trying to write a young adult novel that was following in the footsteps of Avatar. Let me think. I'm gonna say true. I'm gonna say that it is true that he was trying to pretend to be something else, because it definitely sounds like something a main character would do, trying to go ahead and pass off that there's something else, because they don't know the element that they're either using, or they don't know how to use the element that they're using. Two is true. Heck yes. 2 for 2 on a series I have never heard of. Well, outside of you telling me the once. Alright. I'm ready to roll. Ready to rock and rolla. Scander has tried to kill his mother. False! That is true because his mother is the main villain. Oh. Okay, an unexpected twist. Alright, Coco, you're up. Actually, Caw-Caw, you're up. Scander lives alone in a treehouse. False. Although I'm willing to bet it's... My final answer is false, but I'm willing to bet it sounds true. It sounds like so far everything has been on the up and up. False. He lives 3 other people in the treehouse. Aha. Gotta go for a weak Mon here. Gotta wait until some weak Weenie Hut Jr. Mon pops out. There we are. Like that. Oh, it stays asleep. Interesting. Huh. Body slam the rats. Strength down the birds, I suppose. 5, you can get a mutation from your element. I'm gonna say that is true. That sounds like a very typical story plot, that characters will have a particular element and then they will get a mutated or evolved version of their element. That sounds very story plottish. 5 is true, yep. So far, I've just missed 1. Ooh, that hurt. You get a mutation, and you can get fire hair when your element is fire. Ah. Well, mutation still counts. I'm still correct! But it still sounds like a, you know, a story thing that they would do. You have an element, insert element-related thing. Four out of 5. I'm not in good. I'm not in good. Let's just talk. What, you don't like that I'm getting the answers? You don't like that I'm guessing the thing? I mean, unfortunately, like, any type of young adult novel has almost the exact same type of plot. I think I've gone over this on the channel. Are we winning? That means Doduo is a mutant? Yeah. You know. Almost every single young adult novel has, like, the same plot. You know, some young child either finds out that they are the son and or / daughter of ancient god or powerful being. Some young person finds something that they're not supposed to, and shadowy organization and or / government and or / secret society starts hunting them down. Or young person discovers that they are an outcast from society due to insert power, insert emotional thing, or insert some type of mutation that makes them slightly different. Or, more currently, young person has to take a test, and they are chosen because for said test, or volunteer for said test, and then they have to go out and do thing. Then the middle of the novel turns into person either learning their power, person proving that they are, you know, an outcast, person having to get together with other people to fight off shadowy organization, or person going ahead and having to go ahead and get particular sponsors or people to back them in their quest against this test thing. And then it usually wraps up with main bad guy, either continuation setup for new story series where main bad guy gets shown but doesn't really get talked about, where shadowy organization actually ends up recruiting them at some point, or they master their powers and or slash demigodhood and then put the hurting down on whoever's after them. Unfortunately, almost all young adult novels fall into, like, that trap right there. So, like, it's usually pretty easy to see where, I will say, the mom being the villain, didn't see that coming, especially if, like, the mom being a villain is not, like, an obvious thing, where they're all nice and everything, and they're not like, wah, I am the bad person. If they're not cartoonishly evil, then I definitely didn't see that coming. But if they are cartoonishly evil, I mean, that's unfortunate. It takes away from what could have been a very interesting story plot. Yeah, I'm usually not a big fan of, like, cartoonishly evil villains. His mom is evil because his mom's unicorn got killed.
What the fuck?
I see. Well, almost half of our party is where it should be, and the other half is lagging behind very badly. I wonder... Let's see... Power plants... FireRed. Not fired, FireRed. Not FireRed. God, I freaking hate computers sometimes. All this new AI bullshit makes me want to, like, throw things. I really hate it. So much. I'm just trying to go ahead and type something, and it's like, oh, did you mean this? No, I didn't mean that, you fucking AI. Training is hard, but you need surf. It's fun. Let's see. For power plants... let me see the Pokemon levels. They're about 22, which isn't too bad. I think Magnemite, Magneton, Voltorb, Electabuzz. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. I think that the trio could go in there and just dig on everything that comes out. So that may be our Diglett place. Skander's young adult, but it's really fun to read. I mean, I'm not like bagging on. I just don't like the young adult format. Like, let's take a look at Harry Potter. Young kid finds out secret lineage and then goes to thing and then gets hunted down by secret organization. Right? Let's take a look at Divergent. Young person finds out they're an outcast. Let's take a look at Hunger Games. Young person chosen for a test. Let's take a look at Maze Runner. Young person chosen for a test. Like, Warrior Cats. Young person, young cat, finds out, hunted by organization, right? Need Surf to access. I have Surf. I would just have to go through Koga, I think, to finish it off, right? I would just have to finish off Koga, and then I'd have access to it, I think. Like, even let's take a look at what we're playing right now. Warrior Cats is good. Did say Warrior Cats one time in chat. Yeah, we've talked about Warrior Cats, I think. But like, let's take a look at Pokemon. Young person hunted down by shadowy organization. That's what that falls in. Yeah, unfortunately, like, most of the things that we consider, like, young adult novels all tend to fall into that thing. I mean, hell, even myself, I am guilty of it. The fact that the book that I have been working on still has that problem of young person hunted by organization. Yeah, I'm well aware that it is a big problem in, like, a lot of young adult novels. I've tried my best not to do it, and I've tried to include more of the way that anime does stuff with the slow character build-up rather than just, you know, ooh, boogeyman under your shoe! You know, kind of stuff, but are you working on a book? Tell me more. I cannot tell you more. But I've been storyboarding and stuff for a very long time on it. The only thing I can tell you is, it is supposed to be 5 books long, and I've had it planned out for a very long time. Each particular book is broken into three parts, and they all deal with, a different type of issue. Such as, you know, sacrifice and war for book 1, and then book 2 deals with a lot of friendship and psychology stuff. Book 3 deals with, you know, blood of the covenant, water of the womb, like choose your own family kind of situations. Book 4 is kind of a mix of science versus religion, and book 5 has a lot to do with, you know, politics and what is really considered right or wrong. But, yeah, I've been working on it for a while. Maybe one day I will finish it. Who knows? But, let me tell you though, I would read it. And people who I've trusted and I've actually told about it said they would read it. So, yeah. Will it be translated into Dutch in the future? I mean, I'd like to have it translated into a bunch of different languages in the future. I mean, it really depends on how successful it is. You know, if I ever manage to get to it. I figure one day if I actually sit down and write it, it would probably be a good thing. You know, if I sit down and really buckle down and get it done, maybe people would be interested in it, but who knows. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Are you working on... I'm gonna go ahead and call it for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's stream. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and be giving you guys a little sneak peek into some of the stuff that I have for the channel here next week. So feel free to go ahead and tune on in. I'll be posting stuff probably on Tuesday. I don't know if I'll be streaming then, but I may go ahead and post some stuff, so feel free to check out the channel and stuff. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, other good stuff, helps the channel grow. And thank you once again for coming on back. I'll see you all again tomorrow. Have a great night. Stay cool. Stay golden. Later.